Oh, hey guys, sorry. I just keep looking into these and they just seem brilliantly like I don't know how they're made, but still they look so good. Are they decoration pieces or something like that? I don't know. I just found them on the table. Well, hey guys, my name is Effortless, and if you don't know me, make sure to subscribe because I keep making cool videos like this. And today we are making a really different video because this is about an app which can make your videography from a new level. It can bring your cinematography to a new level. If you were a mobile videographer like me, currently even I'm shooting on my mobile phone, so if you're a mobile videographer, then I would suggest you to keep watching the video till the very end because I'm sharing some tips to film with the Filmic PRO app. I'm definitely suggesting you to invest in a really good camera app, and there are some free apps out there, but I would really suggest you to go with the Filmic PRO app as this allows you tons of customizability and it is a really good app. So let's go.
I will run, I will climb, I will soar. I'm undefeated. Oh, jumping out of my skin, pull the cord. Yeah, I believe it. Oh, the past is everything we were. Don't make us who we are. So I'll dream until I make it real, and all I see is stars. It's not until you fall that you fly. When your dreams come alive, you're unstoppable.
So you watched that sequence, right? So I'm going to share my tips with you how I did capture some of these and how should you capture videos from your smartphone. So my number one tip is using manual exposure. Now this can be really helpful if you're trying to eliminate the noise out of your image, because noise is a really good factor and it will really deteriorate your image quality if you are really working really hard on a video and suddenly you get to the post-processing and you see tons of grain and noise in the background. That is disgusting and I really hate that. So make sure to use your manual exposure settings, and you can change the shutter speed settings according to your need, but keep in mind to keep the ISO as low as possible because smartphone sensors are pretty small and they need a really good amount of manual exposure. So to cope up with that, you should be using smartphone ND filters and also using a really low ISO. So my second tip is using manual focus, as smartphone focus is not really good. The autofocus on smartphone sucks. I'm currently recording on my smartphone and I know it is not as good as any mid-range Canon entry-level DSLR because their autofocus is just out of the league. Now if you're using a Samsung device, I have a really good news. It uses the same autofocus as the Canon's one and it is really fast, but if you're using a phone like mine, then you might be disappointed in your autofocus. Although mine started working fine, I don't know how. Like look at this. Does it work? Yeah, it works. So make sure to use manual focus, and if you want shallow depth of field, make sure to keep your subject really closer to you and not too much close. Like smartphone shots do not look good when they are really close. They look good when they are wide apart like this shot. Third most important tip is to frame the shot. Now the people go to shoot and they don't even know about framing. They just go and keep their camera on, shoot the video, and after they've shot the video, they're like, where the heck do I put this video in the sequence? Make sure to frame your video right and make sure you have a plan. Without a plan, you cannot do anything when you are going to shoot a cinematic shot, and people are even making really good content on YouTube using their smartphone. So take that as an example and frame your shots properly, because without framing, nothing is gonna look good and you're really gonna be surprised at how much framing affects your video. So my number 4 most important tip is post-processing and editing. You should edit and invest in editing lot better, because without editing, smartphone footage will never be looking good. You can shoot a whole lot of sequence, and without edit, it is gonna look like nothing just happened. It will just look like a usual smartphone video. You don't have to make your setup look like it's really cheap. You need to make your setup look like it's better than you actually have, because when you're shooting from smartphone, you want other people to feel like you have shot from a DSLR, and when you are shooting from a DSLR, you need to work on that and make sure that people see it is like a cinema camera. So make sure that you have a really good editing software. I use Adobe Premiere Pro. You can use anything, but make sure you really learn the basics and really work hard on that. So these were my 4 most important tips for shooting on smartphone. If you have any tips, you should share them on comment section, because a lot of people will learn from them and really grow out. And this is Sun, and I'm signing out. Peace out.